dictionary.com, omnishamble.
Omnishamble?
So his Samus would get omnishambled. Imagine that. It's crazy.
Yo, it's time.
It's time.
The top Rosalinas of New York. Dabuz and Utopian Ray. In for the hottest ditto.
It's pretty hot. It's really warm in here.
It's going to cool down real quick, I promise you. Even though I love Rosalina, this is a match that's a true test of patience.
Is that Dabuz's Luma already gone?
Yeah, that happens. That's all right. He's got a new one.
Brand new Chico.
You can see Luma's dying all over the place.
Who you got? Who you got for this one?
Who I got for Winners Finals?
Yup.
My boy Dabuz. I always have to put it in Dabuz's court.
Oh. Dang.
Like,
he tried to go for. He tried to do the dangles. He couldn't do it. Not about it like Dabuz.
it's very difficult to play with the same set of tools that your opponent has and try to outsmart them with it.
Get hyper aware of your own options.
Especially like considering the caliber of both of these players. Like, Utopian Ray is legitimately a top 5 Rose in the world. I'll make that statement right here and now, and I don't dare anyone to try and contest it. Like, you see Dabuz's play, you see Fallen's play, you see Utopian Ray's. It's of the same caliber.
Can you even name like that many other Roses?
I can name
Like Rayquaza, I think it's one.
Rayquaza, Kirihara.
Oh, that's true.
We'll get back to that because right now it's all about Dabuz. Dabuz is controlling this stage with a mighty lead. But Ray getting himself back at 172%.
He didn't even care. Ooh, and he slammed on him with the down air.
He brought down Das Boot.
Not even a boot, it was a ring. Halo. Something. Let's go, Halo.
Oh, hold on.
You got the up airs? We got up airs?
You do got them. And, of course, Rosalina being very tall. They're on the floaty side. She's going to find herself victim to a lot of, her own trappings. She's also going to find herself the victim of a glass jaw with tilts like that. Oof.
Good Lord, look at that pressure.
This is a whole lot of juggling. And even in the middle of it all, a neutral air to get rid of the enemy Luma. I was looking to take this game one in convincing fashion, but Ray is doing his damnedest to put up a good fight. Having racked up 111, but a down tilt in the opposite direction is going to allow Dabuz to continue to control center stage. And I feel like that's the most important part of this particular match, is controlling center stage because of how much space Rosalina and Luma are able to take up together, and how much it allows them from being able to control the base platform of Smashville.
Magical down air. Love that. Hey, I didn't notice the stars on Rosalina's dress until right now.
Big hurry.
Good aesthetic choice. Thank you, Sakurai. Thank you. You done did good.
I'm sure those were there before Smash.
I just didn't see it. I've been blind for 77 years.
So you gotta use your eyes, my son. Use your eyes and see the match unfold ahead of you as Utopian Ray has a questionable recovery.
I don't know if I want to use my eyes to see that.
Honestly. I'd like to reverb on my use of the eyes.
Everybody hit F. Everybody hit F. Pay respects. And chat.
That's a heartbreaker. But honestly, it's bound to happen. Every so often.
A weird recovery like that. That's a forward air, right?
The forward air is the one that's like the sawmill of stars. The really flippy one is neutral air.
Yeah,
that's the one you got to really pay attention to, because that's what allows Rosalina players to position themselves in a way that they basically get a free cross up through Luma's Nair.
Oh, I see what you mean. Buzz just going in with his up air.
Well, like I said, man, he knows when it's time to wake up. Every so often, he'll sleep on someone, and then he's reminded, I gotta win.
Timing the score. That was all too well. Ooh, look at that. Mixed up with the jab, nair. That's quite nice.
And I really like the option of nair as well, especially on Smashville, because it's such a laterally focused map that if you're knocking your opponents to the side, you have all of that room that you're able to cover from the top already. There's no reason to put them in a position where they can contest a landing.
He gets rid of the Luma while she's flying at it.
See, that's what I mean about nair.
Ooh,
Break it down. Like that stock. It broke down, thrown itself to the side of the road. No Allstate to save it.
Are you in good hands? No. Help.
Should send assistance. The young 411 call not coming through for Utopian Ray, as Dabuz just continues his assault from below. And it's the up air chains that we're more than familiar with at this point.
So difficult. Dabuz is like a wall right now. Man, Dittos are just terrible. Imagine like everybody looking the exact same as you, right?
But y'all just show something different out of your wardrobe. And then just, like, they start swinging. They start commanding this large, stuffed, like, cosmic entity. It just roundhouses you with its little nubbies. Like, what are you supposed to do about that?
You can't.
What are you supposed to do about a nair like that? Right, taking it back in full force.
Borked. That get-up attack and push Dabuz away a little bit.
Dabuz is really not entertained by this idea of two Lumas on the stage.
Look at this neutral. And
swinging. And judging by the little flick of the wrist from Utopian Ray, I'm thinking we got that run back.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean,
there's no reason for it. We're seeing why this is such a great stage for Rosalina. Just in Ray's eyes, it's the wrong Rosalina on the windscreen.
Gotta go get it, you know? It's hard out here.
Honestly, in these lands, out here in Yoshi's Island, where Rosalina's at the top, it's a hard life.
Is it really Yoshi's Island if there's a Rosalina at the top of Yoshi's Island?
If there's 3.5 roses in the top 8.
What's happening? They're just having their Lumas fight.
It's a Pokemon battle.
Is this an underground star fighting circuit?
Nah, this is very much above the ground.
Illegal.
Very much. Mile High Club fighting.
Look at that. Like, they're fighting.
And I really appreciate if the Lumas could be different colors.
Super effective.
Can we make a note of that in the next one? Just like no same colored Lumas at the same time.
But Sakurai listening right now.
He's taking the notes.
I'm going to make all the Lumas the same color.
I cry every time. You know what I don't cry for?
Good nair usage.
Good nair usage and how tight these interactions in neutral have become.
Get these nairs on.
Utopian Ray has slowly but surely been adapting to how he can operate around Dabuz and how he can use Dabuz's tricks against himself. Like, it's getting there. We're seeing the changes in play, and we see it reflect in how stage control is no longer assuredly in Dabuz's control. Yes, it is in his control now, and it moves into his control after strong interactions like what we've just seen.
Yes.
But it's not as much of a landslide as Game 1 or Game 2 were.
Oof, that was hard. Dabuz coming out with the young base boost.
Dropping it again. There's no reason not to. But with 78% on him, he can make this a 2-stock with the right positioning.
He's got to get himself there.
But
Might be there. Oh, no.
He's on that way up.
I'm waiting for this. It's got to be. Oh, and catches the drop from shield. Big brain.
Biggest brainest, optionist.
Ooh, and he catches him with that. Was that a back air?
That was a back air.
A lot of Rosalina's moves look very similar, if I'm 100% honest. But It's okay.
It's the back air that really throws herself out there. Luma dives underneath. Fantastic aerial. But right now, I think it's looking like it's curtains for Utopian, right? All the pressure in the world building up on top of him.
He's not fast enough to get all the way over there.
Up air and to another one.
Up air,
that air dodge, and there it is. With the 3-0 sitting in favor of Dabuz. Dabuz finds himself in winner side grand finals for tonight.
You ever see the end of Tron Legacy? Where like